So how many people die in Dune Part 2? Okay, well, Zendaya and Chalamet, they're in the desert. Nazis are coming after them, and they have to fight these guys with, like, swords, and they wear these weird, like, Kryptonian suits. Stabbed in the gut. I guess it's PG-13, so it's sort of like that's as violent as it gets. Some of these guys have guns and sniper rifles, but I guess most of this combat is, like, all swords. Stabbing in the gut's the most popular way to die in this. But, right, he's about to get sniped out, and his mom comes up behind him and smashes this dude and beats him to death with a rock. They send out these spice tanks to harvest all these spice, and then these sand people, like, wait in the ground and wait for them to come, and then ambush, try to destroy the tanks and destroy their, like, mosquito-looking airplanes, and hit with bazookas, and a couple of people die, and it's really fun. It's hard to kill these mosquito shits because I guess you got hit it 2 times because one like fucks up the shield and everything. Then the second time you're good. Austin Butler is all shaved and everything. You know, he used to be Elvis, but now he's like a psychopath. Like, hey, let me check out these knives and bah! Kills like a fine, bald woman he has like in his chambers or he's licking the knife and everything. It's very sexual. Maybe he used to bang those girls and he's done with it, and that's why he kills them. Then he becomes like a gladiator and is trying to impress like this fat emperor guy. And the other people are like drugged, but then he has like one pal with a guy who's not drugged. A skinny dude that actually pushes him to his limits, but you know, he sort of kills that guy too. Yeah, so I was like, oh, I guess the other guys, the muscle guys are on heroin because they come out like limping, like, oh man, I'm fucked up. But maybe the other guy's more like cocaine or meth, like, hey man, I'm amped up, I'm gonna fight a guy. Tim used to be on the bad guy side, but in the first movie, in the second one, he's not with the albino space Nazis. Big battles and a bunch of war going on, so I don't know, man. I don't know how you count, like, all those are supposed to be bodies. They burn the bodies and have these big-ass worms eat them. And they have a Jesus Matrix Neo thing going on with Timothée Chalamet. Like, oh man, he could ride one of those sandworms. Only the one could ride a sandworm that easy. Oh, I think he's Jesus. Planet has no water on it. That's why you have to wear the shit on your face and everything. It's like, well, it recycles all your water. You don't pee or sweat or anything. It recycles every little bit of water that you have. Sort of gross. Like, nobody knows what a shower is. Probably everybody's got jock itch. That's the big showdown they have at the very end. Chalamet versus Austin Butler, and with a sword fight. I still get all this like sword fighting that they have. Like some people have guns and they don't use guns enough. But yeah, or they constantly trained how to fight with swords and everything. They have little body shields. Timothy actually has like this power where you could like say something, make somebody do it. He could just make that guy stab himself. He stabs Chalamet and you're like, oh shit, he won? And then it's like, no, you didn't really win. God, stabbed him back. This emperor guy got like stabbed in the neck by Chalamet. All his guards and everything sort of like step aside and went like, yeah, sure, stab him. I don't care. Josh Brolin shows up from the very first movie, and I guess he has like a beef with Bautista, and then shows up and just stabs Bautista, and he's gone too. Yeah, a lot of characters just walking up and stabbing the other one in the throats. His daddy left him nukes to kill everybody, and he should win just off of that. Yeah, after one side have nukes, they should just be like, okay, dude, you won. That's it.